Stay tuned if you want to know how I made this good tender pot roast and veggies. Hey y'all, hey. It's your girl Simply Me, Toya B. If you are new, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. I appreciate all the support. Today I am making pot roast. And here are the ingredients I'll be using. I have here a boneless beef chuck center roast. And let me just explain something. I ordered this roast off of Amazon Fresh, and it is very, very small. I will never order meat like this online again. So, hey, you live and you learn. So this is only 2 pounds. I normally use a rump roast, but I'm gonna just work with what I have today, okay? So here's my roast. I have baby carrots, a bell pepper, celery, onion, some red potatoes. Now you can use yellow potatoes, russet potatoes, it's your choice, but I do prefer either red potatoes or yellow potatoes, but that's just me. Black pepper, some salt. I have this slow cooker savory pot roast seasoning. This will be my first time trying that, and I'm gonna sear the roast in this extra virgin olive oil, and I have a crock pot. Yes, today I'm gonna make the roast in a crock pot. There are many ways, well, several ways you can make a roast, but today I will be using the crock pot. So if you want to see how I get this all together and make this yummy, tender, good old pot roast, stay tuned. So I chopped up the vegetables. Here are the red potatoes. I ended up using 5 of them. I put some back since the roast is small. And I cut up 2 celery stalks, a half of green bell pepper, half of the yellow onion. That's about a cup of baby carrots, and I'm probably gonna add some minced garlic to this as well. Skillet is hot and ready to go, and I'm gonna just drizzle it with some olive oil like that. Maybe a little bit more. Okay. And I have my roast here. It has been cleaned and pat dry. Add that. Ooh, we got some fireworks. I'm gonna just season it with a little salt and pepper. Now, the reason why I am searing this first before I put it in the crock pot is it'll get the flavors and the juices locked in before I put it in the crock pot. So that's why I like to sear the meat first, okay? And also, it gives it a nice brown crust. So we'll just do this for a few minutes on each side. And I didn't even add seasoning to this side, so let me go on and do that. And I want it to get just a little bit darker, so I'm gonna turn up the heat just a little bit and let it get just a little darker. And then we're gonna saute some onions and bell pepper and celery. I'm gonna remove this roast from the pan and set it to the side. Get it out of the way. And I'm turning my heat down now. And I am going to add bell pepper and celery to that same pan. And I'm just gonna cook these down just for a few minutes. Here I'm adding in the garlic. That was the rest of that. That's probably about not even a tablespoon. And get everything cooking again. So the vegetables are cooked how I like them. So I'm gonna remove them from this skillet and set them off to the side. Okay, so I have the slow cooker here. Let me go ahead and turn it on. And I'm gonna do 4 hours on high. Oops. Hold, high, enter, 4 hours, okay. So, I'm gonna add the seared pot roast. Dang, could I have to throw it in there like that? I just can't believe how small that is. Look like a little piece of steak. And then I have my vegetables. Here are the onions, bell peppers, garlic, and celery. Put that on top. Potatoes and carrots going in. And I have here the slow cooker seasoning mix. And it says to add it to the instructions. I'm actually reading the instructions today. It says to add it to a cup of water. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I have 1 cup of water measured here. And it says to stir really well. So that's what I'm gonna do. Stir really well. And pour it over everything in the crock pot. Now, I wouldn't be me if I didn't add something to it. I feel like I need to add something. So I'm gonna go in with a few house seasonings, onion powder, garlic powder, seasoned salt, black pepper. You do not have to do this, but I wouldn't be me if I didn't do that. Okay, so I'm just adding a little seasoned salt, black pepper, and you know this, oh, let me do this before I go to talking. Garlic powder. And like I said, you don't have to do this. I've just never used this pot roast seasoning, so you know, we got to gain some kind of trust with it first before I just rely on it. I don't know. And I just want to kind of stir this stuff around. And this roast, it will make its own juice. So if you're wondering why it's not covered in liquid, it's going to make its own juice. So do not fret. We're gonna go ahead and cover it up and let the crock pot do its magic. All right, y'all, so let me take a sneak peek at this pot roast. Okay, it's been cooking for about an hour and a half. So we have 2 hours and 30 minutes to go because remember, I'm cooking this on high heat for 4 hours. And if you can see, it's starting to make its own juice, so I won't be adding any more, okay? And I'm gonna just leave this alone for the rest of the time because I want the heat to stay right here and let it cook. So I'm gonna leave it alone. All right, y'all, so the pot roast has been cooking for 4 hours. Let's just see what we're working with. All right, okay, all right. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna remove these vegetables and I'm gonna take the meat out and chop it up. Not chop it, but you know, kind of pull it apart. You can kind of see it there. Ooh, it's tender too, y'all. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna take it out the crock pot and place it in this pan I have here. All right, y'all, so I took the roast and I cut off all the fat and everything like that. And I mixed it with potatoes. So this is what we have. It is tender, it is good. And I have to be honest, I'll probably never order a roast online again because it did have quite a bit of fat on it. And I prefer to pick my meat out in person. So going forward, but I just wanted to be honest and share that with you all. So, but it's still good and it will be eaten, okay? So I'm gonna just transfer some over here to a bowl. Get some carrots. All right, y'all. And that's about it. That is it. Okay, let me go ahead and give this a taste. Gotta put in some of those potatoes. get it apart. Okay. It's still good. Whether it's small or not, it is very good. It's tender. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this and get on with my day. If you like my content, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. I appreciate the support from each and every one of you. Until then, stay blessed, stay safe. Peace. Simply me, Toya B.